What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka Allfires, and if you missed our video from a couple of days ago, we actually got a huge official update for Avengers 5 that included an updated cast list from Production Weekly and officially named the start date for filming as March 15th in London. Now, that basically frames our update today, because according to one industry insider, the script isn't done for Avengers 5. We're going to talk about what he said about the story and the script and what the outlook is. There's really two different ways of looking at this, but we have the latest update as far as what's going on with the story for Doomsday and where they are with the script at the moment. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button, we do daily Marvel content at the channel. That's all we do. So if that sort of thing's for you, hit the sub button, leave a comment down below. That automatically enters you to win our ongoing PS5 giveaway. If you want, stick around to the end of the video. We get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Okay, so this is the latest update from industry insider Daniel RPK, and as I mentioned briefly during the prologue, there's two ways of looking at this. He indicated that the story for Avengers 5 is locked. They know what story they want to tell, the plot, the characters, what's going to happen at the end, basically. All of the overarching details, they're all set. But then he went on to add that the script is not yet done and they've only got till March 15th, a couple of months before they start filming, and essentially you want the script to be done. Now, the first way of looking at this is glass half full. They would be in a lot more trouble if they didn't have the main plot points already in place, and at least they know where they're going with the story. They might not have some of the finer details worked out. Plus, Marvel Studios has earned a reputation for constantly rewriting films in what they say is an attempt to make them better. I'm not sure that that's always the case, because movie by committee can end up diluting the original vision of the writer and creator. We'll talk about that in just a second. Still, it's been an earmark, or rather a main quality of the way that they've done their workflow for movies in the past, and so we always expect rewrites, not only while they're on set, but in post, leading to reshoots. This is all just par for the course, and again, something Marvel Studios has become known for. So the fact that they've got the main plot points in tow doesn't necessarily mean that they need a finished script, because, well, they're going to finish it while they're finishing the movie. But on the flip side of that, the other way of looking at this is glass half empty, where it is never a good idea, ever, to go into a movie with an unfinished script. In the MCU, particularly one of the movies that suffered because of this, Thor: Love and Thunder, was Taika Waititi basically admitting that when they got on set, the script wasn't finished. There wasn't a clear vision with what they were trying to do with the film, and in some cases, specifically Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, we heard about constant rewrites that may not have in every case actually strengthened the story, and especially in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, it definitely led to a disconnect in some of the dialogue in the third act, not lining up with earlier dialogue that had been scrapped between Ant-Man and Kang, which that's not what you want, especially from a movie like Avengers 5. Look, there have been certain Marvel movies that Marvel Studios has absolutely nailed, and there's been some misses, but the ones that have been misses have generally always directly looked right back at the script as being the main part of the problem, and that's why Marvel Studios revamped what they were doing with TV shows, writing them the traditional way and shooting a pilot. That's also why they've spent as much money as they have in pre-development on movies like Blade, rewriting the script a fourth, a fifth, now even a sixth time, because if the script isn't good, you don't want to move forward with the film. Even another huge team blockbuster in Fantastic Four had 2 or 3 scribes take a shot at the script before they were finished, and they moved forward with filming, and in this case, they're not going to have a chance for either of those, because Stephen McFeely, one half of Marcus and McFeely, who actually wrote Avengers Infinity War and Endgame, he's the one writing the script, so they're not going to be bringing in anybody else. Whatever ideas he has, those are the ones that are going to make it in. They have to rely on him to finish, and again, they don't have the luxury of postponing their production on this. That's if they're going to release Avengers Secret Wars in the current release dates, which they had ample opportunity to give themselves more time by pushing everything back another year this summer with announcements, but they chose not to do it, and we are definitely getting them in 2026 and 2027 respectively. Plus, a production this big, you just don't go casually delaying that for any shorter period of time. Plus, Marvel Studios also took into account the pandemic and the actors and writers strike. They've seen enough of delays. I don't blame them for saying, no, we're sticking with this. We are going to put out this movie next year. That being said, is it time to hit the panic switch? No, probably not, because there's a chance no matter what draft of the script that they were on, they wouldn't consider it finished by the time they start filming. So definitely not time to panic yet, but would it be better if the script was what they were calling finished 2 months before they start filming on a movie as important and big as Avengers 5? Yeah, absolutely it would be. And at the end of the day, I think really the only sort of thing you put as an asterisk by all that, the thing that you take into account as the mitigating circumstance, oh, but this is the reason why there shouldn't be a worry in the air, is that on a list of human beings who have made, produced, shot, directed, completed, and absolutely nailed Avengers movies, they got the 3 out of 4 guys who have been responsible for the 2 biggest ones past. I mean, if they didn't have the Russos at the helm with the guy who wrote Infinity War and Avengers Endgame, and this was the report, I think maybe you're a lot more worried about what the outcome is going to be. And Marvel Studios has just proven they've had a hard time finding writers when they want the right script, but these are the people who have done it. So in any other case, I think maybe there'd be a lot more worry. But in this case, and in the world where people just doubt everybody when they haven't achieved anything, even people with tons of potential who are working on getting that achievement, maybe we don't doubt the guys who have actually achieved it. And so in that case, just trust the Russos and McFeely to get this done because they've proven they can in the past. Fingers crossed. Of course, they also have Robert Downey Jr. and that can't hurt. Guys, let me know all your thoughts down below, how you feel about this. We have some crazy videos and reports coming to the channel. Something just broke as I was doing this video. It'll literally be up first thing in the morning. Guys, let me know all your thoughts down below quickly. Let's get in that giveaway stuff before I let you go. Okay, we're still giving away PS5s at the channel. We're just going to continue to do so until the PS5 Pro or the PS6 comes out. Who knows which first at this point. Either way, if you want to be entered and for any of the future giveaways at the channel, all the same rules will always apply. Hit the subscribe button because you need to be a subscriber, then leave a comment down below, and because it's truly random, the more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. All winners will be announced at the end of videos, the same way we're doing here in this video, live with my voice and a comment shown on screen when there is one. So please guys, be safe and vigilant on YouTube, really any platform. If you should get a comment from someone posing as a content creator, please try to remember that anybody can take a content creator's photo, put it on a new account, claim to be that person, and unfortunately, because I do giveaways at the channel and other channels like mine that do giveaways, these scammers have been targeting those channels, and while they've left us alone for the better part of 2 years, I had a friend who dealt with it most of 2024. It's super simple. If you should get a comment like that, first, never share your information on a third-party app. I only communicate through you guys through my official business email, which goes through my agent Jackie over at my agency Helm, or directly on my Instagram, which is my official account. If it's not one of those, it's not me. If you should get a comment like that anywhere, just report it directly to YouTube. Yes, you can tell the YouTuber that it's happening, but I assure you they already know, and they're doing everything in their power to try to delete it. If you report that comment directly to YouTube, they've gotten really good about banning those accounts, and then not only does it delete the comment for you, it'll delete the comment everywhere they've commented across YouTube. So you're not only helping the content creator out, you're really doing everyone across the platform a service. The best way to keep up with the content has always been to hit the notification bell with all notifications turned on, and of course, if you like today's video, I'd appreciate it if you hit the like button. My name's Michael Roman. You can find me in a couple of places, Instagram and Twitter at I'mFires. You can also find me on all platforms, Spotify, Amazon, Apple, wherever you listen to original music under the name AllFires. And while I sincerely appreciate you checking my music out, thanks for checking this channel out. Stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.